Hello, good morning. I want to come on and talk about challenge groups. So, one of the things with challenge groups or accountability groups is that it's completely up to you how you run them, what you do, who can be in them, anything like that, right? So I will preface when I started, I took just about anyone in accountability group, right? Even if they were a friend of mine who had another coach or something like that, because I was hoping I would draw them in and it also gave me practice and feedback. So I started my challenge group. At first, I was adding to my coach's challenge group. So you are more than welcome to add your challengers and coaches to my challenge groups, to your coaches' challenge groups, whatever it may be, or you can start your own. So you might be saying like, well, when was that distinct line of like when you started your own? And I would say it was when I had about 5 to 10 challengers. That's really when I started my own challenge group. I know that Sarah G on our team, she started her first challenge group with 2 other people, right? So there was like 3 of them in a group. It doesn't matter, and act the same way. Whether you have 3 people in your challenge group or 100 people, do the same activities, the same things, and it will be successful. So there's no limit to how, like, it could be you and one other person, that's fine, or it could be you and 1,000 people. It's whatever is up to you. But until you feel comfortable hosting a challenge group, feel free to add them into ours on the team or mine or whoever's. We're open to helping you out. There's 2 kind of different ones too. So a lot of times on Facebook, I just have my open accountability groups that I add people who are doing any type of program in. Then on BOD groups, and I'll talk about the 2 different ones, I do specific program ones. So right now, we're running a muscle burns fat specific challenge group. I'm running a lift force specific challenge group. So everyone in that challenge group is doing the same program and is supposed to be on the same day. Okay, so there's 2 different avenues to go. There's Facebook and there's BOD groups. Okay, I'm going to preface that I really like Facebook, and my reasoning for that is I like that it will, like, every time they open their Facebook, maybe it'll show up, right? Or if people are commenting their sweaty selfie, it'll bump it to the top every time they open it. And if they haven't worked out yet, I'm hoping they'll be like, man, look at all these people showing up, like, I need to go do my workout. Or I think it's just more people are on Facebook throughout the day, so it's easier to remember to check it and post in it and comment and interact. Okay, BOD groups now is really, really nice too. I like doing program specific because even if they don't post a sweaty selfie or log their workout like in the group, I can still see if they are working out, which is nice because then I don't feel like a hassle if I'm like, hey, are you doing your workout? And, it's nice to be able to see what they're doing. It's also nice because they can upload before photos in there and after photos. They can update measurements. There's just a lot. And it's nice because things connect easier in BOD groups because it's linked to Beachbody On Demand. And so BOD groups is getting better. I used to really not like them when they first came out, but they're growing on me. So there's 2 differences there. There's also, when you're doing challenge groups, if you are doing program specific, there are challenge group guides. So I want to show you that. So I'm going to share my screen on where to find those. So you find your challenge group guides by going to Grow My Business, and then you're going to go into product tools. So BOD group tools here, that will show you how to start them, manage them, all that kind of stuff. If you go to this product tools and shareable media, this will show you, media you can use for whatever, but also here are all your programs, right? So if I'm running a program specific, like I talked about, an MBF product or program specific challenge group, here's my training guide, my frequently asked questions, and my challenge group guide. So this is what you want to click on, is your challenge group guide. And then this gives you sample posts that you can do, right? So here's prep day 1, day 3. So then we scroll down and here's day 1 of the program, right? Here's day 2. And so what I do is I will copy and paste these over, but then I fix them so they, you know, so they are my words, my feelings, and things that are going along with our group, right? And then there's things I don't put in there, you know, like I'm not going to, a lot of them will be focused on like talking about energize and recover and Shakeology. And I think it's good to sprinkle that in there and talk about it, but I just don't want to like hammer on it and then be like, every day, all you talk about is this. I also like to use the graphics. So I save and download the graphics and then I post those with them. And then I like it because it has coach tips, right? So it talks about on day 8, it would be good to spotlight someone's success and have people talk about how it's going. And so I just like having these, and these are for so many, for every program, there's one. So I use this for the Lift 4 one. I use this for all sorts of my programs. Okay. So those are an option for you. Make sure you use those. And then I want to touch on posts and engagement. So like, what do you post in a challenge group? So every morning at 4:30 a.m., I post a sweaty selfie graphic. It's just a simple graphic that has the date on it. And then there's a quote I steal off Pinterest that's supposed to be motivational, hopefully, for people. So I post a sweaty selfie. Then I try to have something, you know, throughout the day. Maybe it's Water Wednesday. I've done Thankful Thursday, Favorite Friday, Scripture Sunday, Self-Care Saturday, recipes, nutrition tips, just life things in general, stuff about new programs coming out, stuff about products, Shakeology recipes, like literally anything under the sun, right? You can, this is your challenge group, post whatever you want. But I created a schedule so I knew every Monday I was posting this, Tuesday I was posting this, and then I would schedule my posts ahead of time. You can do that on Facebook. You can do it a month out. On BOD groups, I mean, I think you can go forever out and schedule your posts so you don't have to like get up at 4:25 and be like, okay, I got to post my sweaty selfie workout or my sweaty selfie graphic. Schedule them ahead of time. Makes your life so much easier. And then on engagement. So how do you increase engagement in your accountability group? Well, first you need to set an example, right? So you need to be commenting on everything. You need to be responding to people, tag people in things, you know? So if no one's commenting on your sweaty selfie post, tag them like, hey, Angie, have you worked out today? Or, hey, Barb, you know, did you drink your shake today? Whatever. And then just try to make posts that are engaging. So share your favorite book, like have a call to action, like comment with your favorite recipe, comment your favorite fall activity. Like you need to call them to action and tell them exactly what they need to do if you want them to take action on that post. The other thing you can do to increase engagement is giveaways. I never do anything. I mean, I should take that back. I typically don't do things that are like super huge and crazy. I've done like Energize. So if people post on Water Wednesday, I'll send a random person an Energize. I'll do Shakeology samples. I'll do water bottle. It seems like I have so many water bottles. Headbands. Like I just do fun little things to kind of motivate people to post. And the other thing I do is a challenger of the month. So in Facebook, you can see who the most active participant was in the group. And so I utilize that, and that's my challenger of the month. And I write up a nice post about them. I post it in the challenge group. I post it on my Facebook and tag them. And that means so much. I cannot tell you how much that means to that person to be the challenger of the month. So I hope that is a little bit more that explains challenge groups. I would love to work with you, like co-partner on a challenge group if you want. We could do a free group together where we offer some free workouts for a week for people to try them. And you're more than welcome to add to our challenge groups and then eventually branch off and run your own. So if you have any questions, reach out to me, but I hope that helped.